Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. The time for talk is over as we are just mere moments away from the Super Bowl. Two teams now have a chance to prove they are the best. It's the Patriots going up against the Seahawks. Now let's head down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for today's matchup.
Seahawks, Patriots on EA Sports. We welcome you to Santa Clara, California for today's game. It's Super Bowl 50, Phil, a milestone game in the history of the NFL. And do the players at this point have any feeling at all about the bigness of this one?
And Jim, all they're thinking about is the job they got to do. They've trained all of their lives to be in this position. And you take all that practice and preparation and make sure you put it on display here in today's game and try to be a Super Bowl champion.
Let's check in down the sidelines with Danielle Bellini.
Thanks, guys. Super Bowl 50 is a very special milestone for the NFL. Super Bowl I was played back in 1967 at the LA Coliseum. As you recall, the Green Bay Packers beat the Kansas City Chiefs on that day. But I'm sure neither of those teams could have imagined the Super Bowl growing to be as big as it is today, guys. That being said, we've got two teams out here who desperately want to make history by winning the Super Bowl tonight to ensure they're the ones that are remembered and that everyone is talking about 50 years from now. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Danielle, and now we'll go to the field. The Seahawks are back deep, ready to return the kickoff. Steven Gostkowski now ready to kick the ball and get this game started. Super Bowl 50 is underway. It'll be a touchback. Wilson's heading on to the field. He'll be leading the Seahawks today.
Everybody loves to see a player give that type of effort. How about the receiver just going all out to make the catch? Doesn't quite get there, but the effort is outstanding.
Amendola's got it now. Taken down at the 39. That return's good for about 18. He has won Super Bowls. He has won MVP awards. He continues to dominate the game. Quarterback Tom Brady. Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line. First down at the 39. He will not get away. He's taken down for the sack. The Patriots from the 32. Launches it down the field. Clutch catch. Let's see how they back up the big play here. K.J. Wright has the sack. The Patriots snap it at the 36. Snags it right out of the air with one hand.
That is an impressive play, no doubt about it. And nowadays, from these receivers, we see one of these every single game. Hey, these guys are good.
First and goal. Brady going to try to scramble now. Not able to get away from Chancellor. Now Let's talk about the offensive unit. At tight end, a man who posted record numbers his first 3 years in the league, Rob Gronkowski.
There's no doubt the New England Patriots, they missed him on the offensive side because he's such a versatile player. A deep receiver down the field, a good
Touchdown! That's the first one here at the Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl is like no other game out there. It's so big. The tension is so much more than the other playoff games. And when you score first, that is a big, big deal. More than anything, it's a great relief to get that out of the way.
The point after is good. Back onto the field. Touchdown drive the last time they had it as they attacked that secondary.
They sure did. They threw the football well on that last drive. And now I would think as an offensive coordinator, if they're thinking pass on the defensive side, switch it up. I think you can catch him with some good runs here. Gronkowski's really hit hard that time. And I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Brady to Amendola. Mark him down for another reception.
The old-fashioned way of picking up big yardage is running the fly route on the outside. Show the speed of the receiver and the strength of the quarterback's arm. What a nice completion.
The defense at this point trying to keep him out of the end zone. Here's the first snap after the big play. Here's the breaks the plane. Touchdown. Just underway here in the second, and it looks like they're going to stay aggressive in this quarter if that touchdown is any indication.
Hard to believe it. Here we are early in the second, and we already got a lead that just got increased. I give the offense credit, but somewhere along the line, the defense of the opponents has to step.
The Seahawks are in shape now to return the kick. And a touchback. And Marshawn Lynch heading back onto the field. He's got to be hoping things improve for him on this drive because up to this point, it has not been one of his better days.
Well, he's the star of the football team, and they win games because of him. So if he's not having a good day, usually that means just what we're seeing here. They're losing. So find a way to get him more involved. Maybe throw him a pass if that's what it takes to get this offense and especially this one game rolling.
Has the catch. The Patriots defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Baldwin's going to pull in the bullet pass. How about the way he always locks in and concentrates on the catch?
And he's got hands like glue. When you shake his hand, he can break yours because that's how strong they are. So not surprised to see him just reach out and just snatch the football out of the air.
Stepping up to the line of scrimmage, the 22-yard line.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Touchdown. This game is tight. Early in the second, and it looks like we've got a ball game on our hands here, partner.
Yeah, I'm starting to worry. I don't know how you were feeling, but man, I didn't want to do another blowout because it was looking like that. But that touchdown here early in the second, like you said, turns everything around.
Add the extra point. The kick is good. Allen to punt. He's going to try and return this one. Stiff arms to stay on his feet. Wilson's there to make the tackle.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Grabbing the face mask. We see it almost once a week, and here it happens again.
Well, a lot of times these defenders, I'll give them a little slack because they're running so fast. They're trying to tackle some tremendous athletes in open space, and sometimes accidentally you're going to grab the face mask.
2-minute warning. All right, so now as we go back to the field, we've got a good game going, and an offense that's trying to close the gap before halftime. Coming up, second down. Wants to go deep. Makes the catch. Touchdown.
Nice throw by the quarterback that time. Put it right on the money. Not a big window. It doesn't matter to him today. Great control of the football. Put it right in there for the touchdown.
Stepping up so far.
The passing game is keeping them in the game. There's no doubt about it. And listen, the league has changed so many rules to help the receivers and the quarterback, and these guys are taking advantage of it. Good job that time by the quarterback. Looks down the field. Nobody open, so he throws the drag route coming across the field, and it's a nice catch just short of the first down.
Brady's completion percentage, 80% on the day. Has his man. Lane's in on the tackle. The Seahawks signal for the timeout, and that's the first one they've used. This will be a field goal drive for Gostowski. And converts on the 3. It's a field goal just before the intermission and to move them in front.
When you make a field goal late in the second quarter, Jim, it just eases the tension of your football team, of the coaches, and even the fans are happy sometimes when you take a lead late in the second quarter.
The Seahawks have gone up top all day, Phil. Wilson's arm is one of the best in the league.
Long passes down the field that are completed. It's still one of the prettiest plays in all of sports. It just looks majestic, and man, has he been sharp today.
First down at the 20. Looking to go deep. Comes away with it. Third catch today so far. The Seahawks are down right now, partner, but they have been able to move the football. Wilson's had some success, and that needs to continue.
Jim, you're right. They're down, but it's not the fault of the quarterback. He is on rhythm. He is hot, and he's putting the football right on the money.
Going deep. And there's a great catch. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown. A big touchdown right there. They're almost sure to take the lead to the locker room with that score.
All touchdowns are big, man. They're all exciting. They all make you feel great. And right now, the offense, they are feeling great about what they did on that last drive.
A look at Julian Edelman right there. He's been off his game in this first half, Bill.
Yeah, it's been an awful game all around, but the star wide receiver is having an absolute terrible day so far. And if they want to win,
it's intercepted. Breaks free. He's in the clear all the way home and all alone. Touchdown.
You got to love that from your defense. They take a chance. They get the interception. Not only do they do that, they return it a long way for the touchdown.
lined up now for the point after. And the point after is good. The Patriots prepared to return the kick. And Amendola's got a chance to return this one. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. The Patriots just gave up some big turnover points. And let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
The Patriots have it at the 29. Looking at every option. What a catch. The first half is complete. Larry Ridley ready to take things over back in the studios, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's take a look back at the first half. The Patriots are on the bad end of things at home. We'll have 2 quarters to turn it around. The Seahawks came in prepared for this game, and it shows in the way they've played. All right, let's do it. Here's a look at the first half highlights. Patriots with the ball midway through 1. The pass is completed into tight coverage, and this play will go for 6. Patriots land the first punch. Patriots with it now early in the second. Blunt's going to dart up the middle, and he caps off the 2-play drive with the score. That puts them on top by 14. Now 1st and 10, curses the target here, and 22 yards later, he's going in for the score. Seahawks down by 7. Seahawks now they have it up to 45. Baldwin's able to get free for the deep pass. And 45 yards later, he'll go in for the score. Seahawks tied up at 14. Seahawks have it late in the second. Wilson's got the completion here, and he won't be brought down until he makes it to the 43-yard line. Staying late in the second, Baldwin's going to haul in the pass, and this 2-play drive goes for a TD. Staying late in the half. Under pressure here, and the ball is picked off. Seahawks would then turn it around for the touchdown. The lead now at 11. So that's all for us at the EA Sports Studio.
Hauschka will be sending this one down towards the end zone to get the second half started. The second half is officially underway. Amendola's got it. And the tackle's made. The offense will start their drive from about the 31. The Patriots offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
First down at the 31. Brady able to find Julian Edelman. The Seahawks with a nickel look here on defense. First down at the 43. Brady able to find, and he's in for the touchdown. What a play, what a run. And it hasn't taken them long to get back into this game here in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to give them credit for getting back into this game, but also, how about the opponents? I think they went in at halftime. They were satisfied. They sat on their laurels, and look what happened. Now they're in a close contest. So many things you can do from the 2-yard line now in the NFL. All the teams can spread you out. They can run it. The quarterback can keep it. The big plays, the passes, very... That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Patriots offense heading back onto the field to start the drive after the result of their last possession was a touchdown. You think they've got another one in them, partner?
Oh, I absolutely do. I mean, just look at them. They got a good football team. The quarterback has great confidence and talent, and you put those things together, that makes you good. It makes you dangerous, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him march down there again.
Brady's got everybody split out wide. Brady's going to take it from the gun. It's Brady looking long, and it's swatted away. They went for the deep throw, but the defensive back was there.
Yeah, good job that time. I got to give the defensive back a lot of credit. He was not caught sleeping out there. He was alert, read the right keys, and he was right with the receiver to knock down that deep throw.
Looking long, on target. First down, about 3.5 minutes to go here in quarter number 3. Wasting little time. Brady is in the shotgun. It's Amendola. And Amendola's tackled down at the 17.
Jim, when you get inside the other team's red zone, inside the 20-yard line, and you're down some points, you're thinking touchdown in these situations.
First down at the 17. There's a flag out.
Holding. Defense.
Here they come to the line of scrimmage at the 12. First down and 10. And it's touchdown, New England Patriots. And at just about the midway mark of the third quarter, they are out in front thanks to that touchdown.
When you score a touchdown somewhere in the mid-third quarter, what that does for your football team, you start thinking about ways that we could close the deal. So we the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
The third quarter comes to a close in this back-and-forth shootout. Which offense will continue to dominate in the fourth? We're back after this. We're headed to the fourth in this one. And will we see a defense step up and make a crucial stop in this one, Phil?
Boy, I tell you what, I wouldn't want to bet on that. I have not seen anything that gives me hope that the defense can make that stop. To me, which offense is going to lose its nerve and quit trying to make the big plays, that's the team that's going to lose.
It's Mayo in on the tackle. They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays. You got to do the dirty work, and this offense is doing it right now.
Touchdown, Seattle Seahawks. Finding the end zone for the second time. And they've got an early fourth quarter lead after that touchdown.
Yeah, I know it's early in the fourth quarter, but that is a big deal. When you talk about the fourth quarter, that's when players start looking. Jim, that's a nice job by the offensive coordinator there, being patient here in the fourth quarter. He's not down that much, so he's sticking with the run game and gets a short run that time.
The kick is good. A field goal halfway through the fourth quarter to tie the game, and now it basically plays out the rest of the way like it's an overtime.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that. Now, don't get conservative or afraid. Are you a little fraidy cat? Come on, go out there and make a brave call and try to win this thing.
That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. The Seahawks offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last drive actually ended in a touchdown, Phil. We'll see if they still have it in them to issue a repeat performance.
Well, what you saw in that last drive was everything just came together perfectly for him. The experience of the football team, the talent of the players, and the coaches helped them out, and they got it done.
Looking to go down the field here. Pulls it in. That's his 6th catch of the day. Being a go-to target, Phil, I think you would say every quarterback needs one. In fact, one just like this guy.
Well, I know this. They need one. I know they all want one. And as a wide receiver, some guys, it doesn't matter if you double team him every single play. They just have the knack and the talent to find a way to get over.
2 minutes remaining, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We return out of the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter action. Lynch is in the backfield. Single back set. It's wide open. Wilson's marked down at the 41. It's now 2nd down. Wilson's lined up. 2 tight ends set. Quick drop back. Graham with the grab.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time, throws it down the field for another completion.
Wilson's now completed 4 in a row.
Always manage the football game. You got to be thinking about it all the time. If you're the quarterback, it's a tie game. You're down in here in the red zone. Be careful with the football. You at least want to get 3 points out of this.
1st and 10. Lynch. That's McCourty making the stop. The Patriots in a tie game will call a timeout. They clearly want the ball back with a chance to do something. We've got about a minute to go here, and the game is tied. Russell Wilson has it under center. 2nd down and 7. Lynch is taking the handoff. That's McCourty making the stop. The Patriots defense will stop the clock here with under 2 to go as they want to preserve the clock. Football sits at the 2. That defensive front looks impenetrable. Gonna take it home for the touchdown. Russell Wilson again proving to be clutch beyond his years with the late touchdown here. And that's why he's the future of this Seahawks organization.
Well, you said it right. He is the present and the future. He is a tremendous player. Stays at ease, stays relaxed, and they put all the pressure on his shoulders, and he gets it done.
Stephen Hauschka ready for the kickoff. That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. The Patriots offense still has a chance here, Phil. Late in the game, can they make something happen?
Well, it's going to be interesting to see, Jim. I think let's look at it from the defensive side. Know the situation. If they get the ball, they catch a pass, make sure you come up and make the tackle. Don't let them catch and run and get a big play against you. Always try to save the timeout or timeouts when you can, and one way to do it is go to the hurry-up offense. Good job.
One team's running the football, the other is passing, but both are working with their game plans.
Yeah, they both are working. As you look down there on the field, one set of running backs are really happy. On the other side, the wide receiver group, they're really happy. So as long as you get it done, that's all that matters.
3rd down and 1. Pass hits the ground and goes incomplete on the short throw.
That time the defense was ready. 3rd and short. They were expecting pass, and that's what they got. And the pass is incomplete. Now we have a 4th down situation.
Back at the line. They're going for it on 4th. The Patriots have it at the 29. The Patriots turn the ball over on downs. Brady's inability to produce the conversion on 4th down in all likelihood signals the end of their last chance to win this game.
In situations like this, I know the coaches and his teammates all expect him to come through, but not that time. Just not a good play.
The Patriots will call for the timeout. They need every second to be preserved at this point.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
Takes a knee. Offense has not been hard to find in this one, Phil.
These guys are making it look too easy out there, and I can tell you from experience, and we all know it's not that easy, but I'll tell you this, fun to watch.
The Super Bowl has been won by the Seattle Seahawks. The Lombardi Trophy is headed to the Great Northwest. Super Bowl champions. An unbelievable year ending with a great Super Bowl victory.
How do you handle the pressure? They handled it well, and handling that pressure was the difference. That's why they won the game.
The brotherhood will never be stronger than this moment. All the dreams coming out of youth. The emotion of it all, it's almost overwhelming. To realize a dream from the playgrounds, through all the practices, to one day have your hands on the Lombardi Trophy. And now that moment is realized. For the rest of your life, you'll be remembered as a Super Bowl champion. For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long from the Super Bowl.